That boy said, yo, let me see your panties. You know what I'm saying? Brook's whole soul freedom vibe and his music is very important. If not to, I'm about to scroll and this nigga is about to say, would you be so kind as to but I am inclined to think that Candelle is a Jenny situation if you picking up what I'm putting down. Like, love me for me, Brook. Love me for me. I love you, Brook. When Shuri was 15 years old, a dark, thick, the way you move, sometimes it's like you can see the future. Leuven Declares War. I'm not giving up nobody, nigga. Eat my dick. And then all the way on the left, that does not look like Jupiter's. All right, what is going on, y'all? We are about to dig our filthy, stinky, long, sharp pirate claws into this chapter, into 1185. Oh my God, we're about to be at 1200 soon, y'all. Very soon. So this shit is hilarious. She asked the boy. He asked King Reuven, or I guess at this point, Lord Reuven, Prince Reuven, asked Candelle because Brook is now becoming Candelle's page. And he, like, squire type shit. He asked fuck, what's wrong with me? He asked Candelle to teach Brook how to speak properly. I'm laughing because it's just like, Brook, he don't know how to do that shit. And this is funny too, because it's like, bro, we seen you speaking improperly with this nigga. Well, anyways, you gotta live differently now, gang. You in the palace, you around like, you know, highborn people. You're around the highborn. So anyways, that boy Brook say, let me see your panties. That boy said, yo, let me see your panties. You know what I'm saying? And this is important for later in the chat. So that part is cute, you know. And then this next page is like super cool to me because Candelle asked Brook, like, do you have an issue with wearing your school uniform? As we can see in the background, all of the girls, they have on, it looks like a white, like, long sleeve undershirt and then like a black dress, or like a black, like, dress over it. And then the boys, they have on a white short sleeve shirt, and these are collared, by the way. Both boys and girls shirts are collared. White short sleeve shirt, and then over it they have suspenders and they have black shorts or black pants. But Brook is like, if I let that school cramp my style, I won't be able to jam and make good tunes anymore. Don't worry though, I'm looking forward to rocking a guard corps uniform one day. That's so cool. That's so cool for so many reasons. So one, we have a young rock star protecting his image. Like, I love how last chapter we did get the sad song, and we have gotten Brook sad songs in the present, but then we got his like rock song, kind of similar to New World. So like we see Brook's early style and how it translated to his older style, and then also like he's protecting his branding, his image. Like, you know how like rock stars in the real world, they have like certain shit that they're always like, they have a theme of how they dress and how they take pictures and shit, and just shit like that, like how they're photographed and how they perform. Or even rappers who like liken themselves as rock stars move the same way. Brook is moving that way as a young nigga. Like, he's protecting his brand, his image. He like, nah, I gotta be able to express myself. Which brings me to like, this is cool because it's just so much, like, I feel like this says so much about his character in one small like panel that is so cool. Because it's also like, Brook is not really the type of nigga who is like, oh, the chords and the notes and the whole structure of music is what he appreciates, even though it's like, he doesn't look down on that, obviously. It's just like, when he looks at music and like the way he plays music and the way he talks about music, it's obvious that like he really values the freedom for like actual like creative expression that you can achieve with music. And I think that's really cool to his character. I mean, I think just this panel is just really cool to speak to his character. I also think that, so you know how Chopper was smacking the Domi REVERSI straight out the Giants and shit? I'm not saying that Brook is gonna have that ability or even be able to undo Domi REVERSI, but I do think that all of the emphasis that I feel like Oda places on Brook being like the freedom kind of musician, and all of this, the lyrics he has about a new world and a free world and stuff like that. And how important it was to Luffy to have a musician on the crew. I do think Brook might have, like, I don't know. I think, and then like he's like, it's the soul shit. I don't know, man. I think Brook's whole soul freedom vibe and his music is very important, if not to taking Emu down current day, then like his counterpart in the past with Joy Boy was like very important to like maybe preserving the history, like being Sake. Who knows? But bro, this is, I don't know, bro. So it's something going on. It's something going on with that freedom, with the freedom of Brook's music is related to the freedom of Nika and the freedom of the people. I'm telling you, way more than we know. Like obviously it is, but I feel like it's like on some punch Emu in the mouth with freedom tunes type shit. Not like directly punch Emu in the mouth, but like hinder Emu's playing some kind of way. Anyways, moving on. I guess I can kind of see what Oda was cooking last chapter with the whole Shuri having a crush on Brook and shit. I'm not gonna say I see what he was cooking, but like I see the parallel he was drawing, because it's literally like the same life, kinda. I mean, Brook wasn't born a prince or anything. He wasn't born royalty, so obviously he didn't have like the same like young upbringing as Shuri. But from the moment he got adopted by Reuven and became, I don't know if he fully got adopted, but from the moment he really became, like, he got taken in by Reuven and became Candelle's squire or page, rather, it was pretty much the same life as Shuri. Like, he was the little tyke of the royal family. He had a crush on the current commander of the battle convoy, who was also his like close guardian. Everybody loved the current commander of the battle convoy, but you know, they had such a close relationship with the youngin of the royal family that everybody was type jealous of the youngin. Like, it's the same shit. It's literally the same shit. Like, Brook and Shuri literally kind of had the same upbringing alongside Candelle, and then Shuri alongside Brook. So I don't know the reason yet that Oda drew that parallel. Maybe he just drew it just to like make us feel even more behind Gunko and Brook's relationship. I'm calling her Gunko because it's like, you know, it's gonna cut back to current day, and there's turmoil within that. But you know, maybe it's just to make us feel more, which I kind of do. But maybe there's a reason why he drew this parallel. Who knows? So Candelle and Brook are talking about love, and she's like, Brook is asking her type, and Brook is like, Candelle is like, I don't know if I said that right, but Brook's asking her type. Candelle is like, you know, I got my eyes on somebody, but you know, I don't know. I just train with the sword to be by his side. You know what I mean? Brook says some crazy shit. Just some young nigga dumb shit. I think Oda just put that there like, oh yeah, like little boys just say stupid shit, like just say whatever pops in their mind. And she like, nah, I just want to be next to him. He like, oh, you next to me? It gotta be me. So then he like, don't tell me you even wear me. He said more stupid shit. He said whatever come into his brain. And Candelle's like, no, I don't wear men's drawers. And he's like, then you gotta let me see your panties. She's like, Brook, your language is not approving. You have to be polite and use honorifics when you ask someone for a favor. I swear to God, when I read this shit, I knew exactly what was coming next. I was like, bro, I'm about to scroll and this nigga is about to say, would you be so kind as to... She's teaching him the wrong shit, bro. Oh my God, she should have said the decency part first, because now it's like, okay, he like, all right, fuck it. Now I just gotta ask nicely to see the draws. Like, he ain't listen to the shit to come after that. He like, oh, she teaching me how to ask to see the draws. This shit is such a funny contrast, like with like Ace when he went to go like ask, you know, to learn manners. But Brook is like being taught to learn, like taught manners, and he's using them like he's excited to use them. It's just like you're not using them for a wholesome ass reason at all, gang. Like Ace was like trying to, you know, thank niggas for take care of his brother, and Brook is trying to see some motherfucking draws. That boy trying to see some goddamn draws, some G strings. Strength and etiquette go hand in hand. I agree. Facts. That's why the wings of the Pirate King so strong. What? Then I'll do my best. I mean, I shall endeavor to give it my all. Zoro has no fucking etiquette. But like, if you know, then you know. Like that boy got cold. But he don't have no fucking etiquette. I was talking shit. Sanji has a lot of etiquette though. There's not a soul around who doesn't admire Lady Candelle. She shines like the sun over the whole nation. Now that I think about it, there was this one time a world government ship drifted up here in Hesperia. The kingdom was thrown into panic as no one had ever dealt directly with people of such stature. The celestial dragons? Also, one thing I want to say about last chapter, last chapter review is, I'm sorry if y'all heard that alarm, is what did I want to say? Oh yeah, I think we can rule out Candelle being like evil or the harbinger of the disaster of Hesperia or anything like that, because she seems genuinely in love with Reuven. Like I don't think this is anybody sent by anybody. But yeah, so the celestial dragons came and Brook says the pressure was overwhelming. The lady Candelle was actually bedridden for a few months after that, probably due to the stress. You wouldn't believe how dark the kingdom felt back then. Yo ho 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 ho. Now, I don't think Candelle was like on no foul play, but I do think the government was on some foul play with her. Like, I'm not gonna necessarily call Shuri a Bonnie situation, but I am inclined to think that Candelle is a Jenny situation, if you're picking up what I'm putting down. Reason I'm saying with Shuri and Bonnie is like, I think it's like, the same shit, like the beginning, like, they got kidnapped. But the thing is, Shuri has been a God's Blade since all the way back, or has been at least the God's Blade since all the way back in God Valley. Bonnie was kind of disposable to them, and that sucks to say because Bonnie's not disposable to me. I love Bonnie, great character, not a disposable character, but Bonnie was disposable to them pending success of Saturn's little fucking experiment. So I'm wondering what makes Shuri so like special that they had to do all this, because I do think all of this shit was world government. Brook says I shouldn't laugh, but it really was like the sunset on our kingdom. But that was just the beginning. You wouldn't believe the influx of news that followed, princess. Your father, the renowned rugged prince, ascended the throne, and at the same time, he married your mother, Lady Candelle. The celebrations across Hesperia were as thrilling as a live concert. That's amazing. I don't think that's like, I think that's natural. I don't think world government trickery was involved in like them getting married and shit. I think that's natural. I think that's literally just love pulled them out of the hole. And then they were blessed by the birth of Princess Shuri. The nation positively bubbled over with joys. People were always saying, I want to see her face, or she's so cute, or she takes after her mother. But you get the picture. That's why I love your folks. They're my ultimate benefactors. In fact, I gladly relinquish my life for those two. Check out my latest hit, Relinquish Rock. Relinquish Rock. This is a tough ass title. Now, why did Princess Shuri inspire these niggas to do all this and come back and shit? Like, I know that there's, the whole shit we gonna get into with the slaves, but her eyes and shit, I just don't know. Like her birth, I feel like I need to know more about her birth. Her birth. Why does birth sound like such a weird word right now? Birth. Anyway, that shit sounds weird as fuck. I'm not lying to y'all, bro. That shit sound weird, bro. Like, say birth. Like, say it with me. 3, 2, 1, birth. Shit sound weird. Say it with an F. Birth. Weird. Birth. I'm sorry, y'all. Okay. Mommy and daddy. So, Brook, what would you do if I were in danger? That's obvious. I lay my... Yo, I just realized the tone Shuri was saying mommy and daddy in, like mommy and daddy. I don't know why I didn't catch that when I read it. Just because I'm their daughter? No, it's because you're you. She's such a look, like, just a little. It's like little teenage shit, like, bro. She just wants to be, like, love me for me, Brook. Love me for me. I love you, Brook. Like you're my teacher, and you're so cool. Like, I have a crush on you. Like, love me for me. So she attacks him with the sword. He's standing there. He blocking all that shit. She calls Reuven daddy, and he's like, use father instead. You're not a little girl anymore. I think that's interesting. He at first when I read this, before I got to the further in the chapter, I'm like, I guess Reuven doesn't really like see his daughter as like a little girl. Like a lot of fathers, you know, they like to, you know, still see their children as like their babies, especially like their little girls, not their sons. You grown ass man when you're like fucking 10 years old, but they like to see their daughters are like their little girls. So this was like, I guess he doesn't really, you know, he's not like, I was thinking in my head kind of like, oh, he might let her box, he might let her fight. So Brook is teaching, we get a little montage of them growing up, and like there's like some dialogue layered over it of basically Brook like teaching her a song to like, you know, just to vent. I haven't really like had a venting song in a minute. Life has been cool, I'm not gonna lie, but the last time I had a venting song, it was Hard Times by Paramore. So like for some reason when I'm reading these panels, I just am thinking about Hard Times by Paramore. Like that's just in my brain. Hard times gonna make you wonder why you even try. Hard times, like that shit just in my brain. But this shit is really cool. This is like a really cool little montage of them growing up. Like this is actually beautiful, like measuring each other and shit. I don't know if y'all read Kingdom, but like there's a specific one I want to talk about where Shen got back to the hut and he was with somebody and he was looking at them. He was looking at where him and Piao or Hyo used to measure themselves, and then the person he was with was having the same like memory. It's so beautiful, fucking beautiful. But this is also fucking beautiful. Like this made me think of that. When Shuri turned 15, I'm not sure if this is her 15th birthday, which would be crazy if it was right on their 15th birthday. But when Shuri was 15 years old, a dark, thick mist. I don't know if it was dark. They don't necessarily say it was dark. They say it was toxic, and they say, okay, so it did turn dark. A thick mist shrouded the country, and it lingered for half a year, and it turned to smog. So it did turn dark. It decayed all the instruments. It got into people's lungs and killed hundreds. It fucking made tens of thousands of people sick. The lives of hundreds. Do they mean the lives of hundreds of thousands, or the lives of hundreds? It ravaged the lungs of tens of thousands and then claimed the lives of like hundreds of people. That seems more reasonable to like real life, but like who knows in One Piece. But set by one imaginable tragedy after another, the kingdom knew nothing but suffering. Even after the fog had lifted, the scars it caused remained. Lady Candelle has passed. We see her like talking, I guess addressing the nation. She's saying the fog will clear, it must, and she kind of looks rough. So she ended up passing, and we see her funeral. We have some pretty, you know, heartbreaking ass panels of Shuri, Brook, and Reuven. And then we learn that Asperia owes the government this year's heavenly tribute, and they don't have the money to pay it. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. So we have a little scene of Brook training Princess Shuri, and Brook says, "Princess, the way you move sometimes it's like you can see the future." Now, the way future sight was introduced, because I know what everybody's thinking when they read this panel, even if you're not a power scaler, even if you don't push agendas, like if you read this TCB translation and you read see the future, your brain, just because you watched and read One Piece for half a second, the word future sight flashed across your mentals. So let's talk about it. I do think it's within the realm of possibility because of how observation hockey was introduced. And why I say that is Aisha. If Aisha's observation hockey can be that proficient, like why can't Shuri have future sight? Now, do I think she has future sight at this point in time? No, I don't. I do not. No, I think she just has, like, you know how Zoro's color of observation is armament, and Sanji's is observation, and Luffy's is conquerors, and Kobe's is observation, blah blah blah. I just think hers is observation. I think she's just proficient in observation hockey, and that's it. That's you know. But who knows? I feel like there was something else I had to say about that, but No, who knows? Now, like I said earlier, I thought that off the, stop calling me daddy, call me father shit, that, I thought that was a little peek at that he might be willing to let her. No. After she said she gonna be just like her her mama, he was like, nah, your papa won't. He ain't really gonna like you. He ain't gonna too much be a fan of you fighting on the front line. She like, I wonder what's up with that nigga. He like, look, I think I know what's up with that nigga, but it ain't really shit we could do. I'ma just swing my sword for him if he need me, cause he know they can't pay the debt, but Brook, he gonna pay his debt. Leuven declares war. He declares war on the world government, and he's like, we can't pay that shit. I'm not paying it. And they like, can you at least tell us why, nigga? Damn. And he like, they demanded 1,000 slaves. That's the only way they will waive this year's heavenly tribute. Slavery in the Holy Land is a fate worse than death. No cap, though. No cap. By the way, no cap. It really is. On God. On God. The government's armada will arrive in 2 months, and I have no intention of choosing human sacrifices to hand over them. Good king shit. That's good king shit right there. Shout out to Leuven. Fuck you talking about? I'm not giving up nobody, nigga. Eat my dick. So they're talking to Brook. They're like, is our country done for? Are we gonna turn into lawless zones? Are they gonna loot us? I heard some more niggas got disappeared too. God Valley, Hesperia. Is Lelouch in the West Blue? O'Hara's in the West Blue. Where the fuck is Lelouch? I've heard there's all these tales out where the deadly sea wind wails about a land that makes the mighty shake with fear, a land they won't come near, a home for the samurai and them giant folk. It exists like all the tales spoke. I don't know if he's singing, but I'm just gonna rap this shit. Like a mean no bee, a sting and they'll flee. Now, when I read this, I'm like, is he talking about one land? Is he talking about the ancient kingdom? Or is he talking about, is this kind of a mistranslation? And he's talking about a few different lands, like a home for the samurai and a home for the giant folk. But I do think he's talking about the ancient kingdom. But it could be a mistranslation. We never know. We never know. Final line of the song though, they said to consider your views because we've got nothing left to lose. Wah ha 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 ha. Hey, that's right. They've landed on the northern port. Platoon 12 intercept. So they're here. It's time for this shit. Let's do it. Now, you remember the song that Brook taught her when shit gets rough? He starts singing his own battle rendition of it. And last video, I was like, what the fuck is wrong with this nigga Brook? Like, I was laughing when he was finna die and he was like, if I sing again, they gonna kill me. But now I realized, like, I thought that was kind of just like nervous shit because he was in that situation and he was nervous and he just like, I don't know what else to do. But now I realize he genuinely cannot quiet the noise in his head, bro. Like, it's bad with this nigga. Like, it's like ADHD type shit. It's fun. It's actually tough. Just music probably helps him organize his thoughts better. Like, having a tune in his head probably helps him like focus on his actions like better, and it probably helps him like sift through his thoughts easier. We're here out on the map's edge, but don't y'all scoff. Our name ain't something that can be wiped with each. You'll take finding our home. You'll find taking our home ain't gonna be no breeze. Commander, the enemy has breached the palace. I'll hold the barricade at the staircase. Why can't I fight too? That's out of the question. We'll be at their mercy if they capture you. That's Shuri and Leuven with the why can't I fight too, like I said. Now, I don't know if this is him being a protective dad, actually. This is kind of like this is a strategic ass sentence. Like, this is a king/military commander type of response. It's not like you're my little girl. No, it's like, bro, if they capture you, then we have to save you, and like, ain't nobody trying to do that. Don't you have any crazy ideas now, princess? So somebody pulled up where Shuri was, blicked up all the soldiers and shit. Shit set on fire and shit. Okay, Brook, he's looking at where he walked with the princess. And then he's looking at the junkyard. Like, he's just taking in the sights of Hesperia that are fucking burning. Like Elbath a few chapters ago. These world government niggas, they just love just pulling up and setting shit on fire. Taking in the sights, and he finally arrives at the palace, or wherever Princess Shuri is hiding. I would not hide her in the palace personally, but it's just me. And he's like, Your Majesty, Princess Shuri and he sees Shuri. She's been Domi reversied, and she has her sword out. There's blood on, I mean, there's black flames on her sword. I don't even know if there's blood on her sword. I assume that there's some of this is blood and some of this shit on the floor is blood, but it all does have the flame effect. Then Leuven is also on the floor. He's Domi reversied, and Brook is just in awe. Then we have this figure up here sitting on kind of like the stairs. It's like a world government marine clothes type of nigga with a cigar and like this hat that I believe Gunko has current day. My dog MD, I know y'all hear that a lot. My man's MD said this might be a vampire. I'm inclined to believe that as well, because it seems like this is the person who came to get Gunko or Shuri. This also has me wondering why the fuck is Shuri so important, because they have what seems like a holy knight here and also a celestial dragon. Now, I did think this was Mars when I read the chapter, but something very interesting, again, pointed out by my man's MD, is in chapter 1157, we get this silhouette in Mary Joie back during the whole time of the Rocks Pirates, right? And if you look at all of them, you can make out every single Gorosei except for Jupiter. And I'm gonna read them out from right to left. So you have Saturn on the right, you have Mars standing up, you have Workery in the middle, you have Nejiro second from last, second from the left, and then all the way on the left, that does not look like Jupiter, especially if you zoom in. Like, the nigga's very hunched over, long beard. It looks like somebody who's old and somebody who's been there a minute. And the thing is, Jupiter also looks like the youngest. He looks like the youngest / newest, and he looks like, not only does he look like the youngest / newest, also when Garling was introduced, or when Garling took Jupiter's position, or when Garling took Saturn's position, goddamn, Jupiter looked a little horrified, like he had seen this shit recently, and like he didn't realize how soon it could happen again, type shit. Another thing is, all of the Gorosei are based on Japanese yokai except for Jupiter. It could be that they were all a part of an original pack, and that's why they all are tied to that type of mythology, but then Jupiter was new, so he just got something kind of not necessarily random, but like not connected to them, like more just connected to him. So I do think that was a really good theory by MD, that this could be a whole new a completely different celestial dragon. I won't say new because it would be old, and not celestial dragon, but 5 elder Gorosei. And I won't say new because it would be old, but he would be new to us. This holy knight is definitely new to us, or this world government representative with the cigar. Yeah, no, this is crazy. What is Brook about to do here? Like, what? How is he? Let's finish out the chapter. Shuri says, worried about the war? It's already over, Brook. Aren't you happy? Licking blood and shit. Yeah, no, I need this next chapter. Brook is like the crazy. It's like I feel like Brook has met Shuri's REVERSI personality before. So current day, I don't know. I don't want to say too much. I'll just talk about that in another. We have a break week, so we will talk. This was a good chapter though. This was a good chapter. If you made it all the way here, I fuck with you. Thank you. I love you. And join the. Where the fuck is my belt? Where's my muffler? Actually, I got something for y'all. Join the Discord or I'm gonna cut you down. You know what I'm saying? Jay got a new sword. But yeah, I'll see y'all in the next video.
It's kind of hard to say I'm having one, cause I done gave so many.